Well, hello, welcome. As you can see, I'm just getting started. All right, let's see here. I think we do have a couple of contracts we can do. Let's see, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon in-game time. Now let's see. Yeah, I know there's contracts we can do. We'll take a look here though. Yeah, we can do that rock. Well, I don't really want to do that rock removal though. It takes so long to get up there. Easy contract, but right here, these are weeding contracts. I want to go check, or I want to make sure I have a weeder. I think I have a weeder, but I want to make sure. Now we'll just do a couple of contracts. It's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon in game. So we'll just do maybe 2 or 3 contracts. I don't want to like, sorry. I don't like sleeping until at least like 3:30 in the afternoon, something like that. Ooh, slow down, slow down. Now I want to look and see before we go over here. Let's what am I looking for? Here it is. Vehicles. Hey, Second Chance, how are you? Now that's okay, so now I want to go see if that's a weeder. Ah, there it is. Weeder, okay. So I do have a weeder. I wanted to double check, make sure. So now we can accept these contracts. Yeah. Okay, so now we can accept these contracts. We have 2 weeding contracts. One's way up there. That's up by Archie's place. Where's this one? That's just right under the overpass. So we can do that one first. And we can just, hi Dee Dee. How are you? We're going to accept this contract. And then we're going to go right back down to weeding. And we're going to accept this contract. Dee Dee, how was your day? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to be doing weeding. Now, we haven't had weeding contracts in a bit because I bought that weeder and we haven't actually used it on a contract since I bought it. So I'm glad we're finally getting a weeding contract. I like it when I can get the timing right where I can roll past the gas pump and fill up without having to stop. Sometimes I can do that, sometimes I can't. I want to go this way. I want to do the field that's up this way first, and then we'll go to the other one. When we get done with the other one, I kind of want to look around up there. I still do not know the best way to get up to where Archie's at. We just kind of went through the fields and stuff and drove up there, but I'm not sure of the best actual route on the map to get there. I want to take a look around and see if I can't figure that out. Whoa! Wait now! Oh no! I think we're in trouble. I think we're in trouble. Oh! What happened? What happened? It's a good thing we're here. Going to be a heck of a live stream. We're starting out great, aren't we? Let me think here. I really don't want to damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, I made progress. We made progress. Come on. Oh no. Come on. There it is. Whew. Uh-oh. Look out. We better. I don't know if I can get this tractor turned around with it sitting the way it is. I don't think I have enough room. So I've got to try to push the front end around. There we go. Woo! I'm glad that thing was sitting over there for us to use. I've had to use it several times. Let's see if we can keep it on the road this time. Now we're going to be in this first field once we pass the overpass. And we did, I think we did mowing here one time. I was thinking that weeder was a little bit bigger than that. Well, it's not a great big field, so. I wish there was a texture change so we could see where it's actually been. I never can see where it's been. Now, while that guy's doing that, I was going to look at a piece of equipment, but I don't really know that it's necessary. I think that's the only two, maybe the only two. Well, we could do a bell wrapping. Yeah, we could go up here and do this bell wrapping. And then that'll take us right up to time to where we could, I don't think any of the harvesting I want to do. Those are all specialty. So maybe we just do those. The rock removal is a easy $2,200, but it's such a slow ride getting up there. Now, I may not talk as much tonight, guys. I got these stitches in my mouth. And it's been a long day, so my mouth is kind of irritated. Whoa. I'm glad the game doesn't tip us over. The AI drive on that hill like that and flip the tractor over. We don't need another one of those. I do that myself. Now I can just barely see, well, it looks like I can see. I was going to say, I thought I could see like where he had been right down through there, but no, I couldn't. I was just seeing some kind of, yeah, there's just no way to see where this guy has been. Let's see, while he's working on that, let's look at the map for a second. So we still got 2 or 3 days before that field's ready. A couple days here, 2 or 3 days. Yep, 2 or 3 days. Okay. I just wanted to see where our fields were at. All right. Last trip around the field. Let's see, what could we do about getting a bigger weeder? Because this thing is a 6 meter. That's a 6 meter. Woo, 2 meter. Woo. I would like to actually do a start from scratch, hand tools only, but that would be hard on me. Let's see, 15, what is this? 12.4. I wouldn't mind having this right here, but we can't do it yet. We can't do it yet, but I think we will upgrade. Now what's he doing? Well, he sure went the roundabout way of doing that. We're almost finished. Now, what did that say? I think we had an issue with this once before because we couldn't figure out. I just had to drive around. Let's see. Let's pull up the map. Well, I got the map pulled up. I don't see any places that I've missed. Hey, Monty. How was your day? I'm going to hire the helper and let the helper go and see if it'll go somewhere and do something. Bruiser. Well, thank you for that tip. How are you doing? I don't want to play with weeds. I'm just doing a contract. I can't figure out, but maybe let's see. I wonder if I could. I should be able to see weeds just by driving around. Let's do this. Let's see if we can go find some weeds. I don't see any weeds. I don't know where there's weeds that we cannot complete. There are no weeds. No. Well, there's these. Is it counting those? Surely to goodness it's not counting stuff that it won't remove. Yeah, because those don't come out. Yeah, that's really weird. I wonder if the other one's going to work. No, there's no weeds. I hope it lets us complete this next one. Now, I do not know exactly how we're supposed to get to this other field. I want to see when we do it, when we get done, if it actually lets us finish it. I want to see if we can figure it out. It might be back up that way, but I'm going to go this way. And we'll just hug the edge right here. Woo! Now there's a bridge down here, but I don't really know where it goes because I haven't explored any of this. See this right here? I don't know where this goes, where it comes from. It just goes over into the woods and follows the creek and stuff. But I need to figure out how to get in and out of here the proper way. Come on. So while that guy works on that, I want to go up here. See, there's a road comes up through here too. Okay, that just comes into this field. Let's bring up okay, where's the nearest hardtop road even? It's way back over here. Wow. They really made some of these places really tricky to get into. It's going to come right through here. So when we get finished, I want to come out this way. All right. Actually, let's do this. Let's see, we go straight. Actually, we can just go straight forward. Oh, this is the front entrance. Well, I guess that's the main way in then, isn't it? Just to follow this road at the end of the road, just straight up in here. Okay, well, all right. I never really was sure how we were supposed to get up here. I will go out that way. So unfamiliar with parts of this map yet. can go ahead and look around up here. I can't remember which one of these barns Archie said he wanted to keep. I think he said he wanted to keep that one. But I will wait until I can double check. I can't buy this yet anyway, so it doesn't matter right now. Was there a collectible in here? Yes, see right there? Now once I buy this place, then I'll go ahead and collect it. Well, maybe I will. We'll see. But yeah, I think I remember he told me that he wanted to keep that barn and sell this one. I'm only going to keep one of them. Whoops. I hope we can complete this contract. Otherwise, it could be that the weeding contracts in general are in fact bugged and not working properly. Or was it just doing weeding on that one field? Now this guy's already doing a headland row, and he's only 50% done. Who won the map? I'm not sure what that means. Let's see, Archie does not have a functioning silo, does he? He does not. Isn't that interesting? So he'll have to have a mobile silo also. Or is this yeah, we'll just fix him up with a mobile silo. Now see, it looks like it's telling me this guy did this whole field already. But we're only at 66% complete. I think we're going to have the same problem that we did on the other one. But then again, see, I don't see no weeds down here either. I have to exit the game to turn those on too, don't I? Weeds. Oh, weeds are on. Weeds are on? I didn't know I had weeds turned on. Because I haven't been doing weeds in my own fields. Okay, open maps. Go to fertilizer page. Scroll down to weeds. Ah. Well, I don't see any weeds in that field. Now, where's the other field? Let's go back to this one. I don't see any weeds. Do you mean just because it's blue? No, it's supposed to be. I don't understand what I'm looking at. I don't know what this means. Just because it's blue. The blue part's telling me that it's fertilized. But no, it's telling me there's no weeds left in these fields, but we'll see. I think maybe it's just that one field was messed up. I hope. We'll know here very soon, I think. Well, we passed the 96. We got to 97. 98. All right. At least it finished that one. Now, how are we supposed to drive in and out of here? Yeah, we definitely need to sell a barn so we have room. Okay, we want to go to the right. Well, they would put a skinny little gate on here too, wouldn't they? I don't even know if I can get this through there. There's no way in. Oh, no. I didn't notice that fence right there. I thought it just had this gate. Ah, oh well. We'll just go around this way. We'll just drive through the fields. I think I went the wrong direction, didn't I? I'm just trying to... I would really like to figure out the pathway so I could go the right direction. I just don't know what the right direction is to be able to get into the fields. What is all this out here? Why is all this out here? Well, there's a road. So now let me see. Where is this? Where are we at? Let me check something here, guys, because this might make it easier. There's a right at the end of the hardtop. There's a road. Hey, David, how are you? So if we take this road, and then swing down this way, it's still not the right way in. I still can't get into that field. See, this is just really, really weird. I cannot figure out how you're supposed to get into that area. It doesn't make any sense that I have to go like off-roading to try to get into where this field's at. I cannot figure out how to get to that field over there. Oh, Christopher, you got a storm tonight? I'm totally unfamiliar with this part of the map, guys. Okay, Dee Dee. I want to go back to this other field, and we're just gonna turn it loose again. I have the lizard. I'll show you here in a minute. What the heck? Something invisible hit me. Come on, people. Now, since we went and did the other contract, I'm going to see if we send this guy in here. Archie, we just left your farm. If we come in here and we tell this guy to do this contract, will he be able to figure out what's still left? Let's find out. Archie, how are you? How was your day? We just were on your up on your farm. Oh, by the way, I need to go back up there. Oh. Hey, 97, 98. He found it, see? He was able to find it on his own. He'd skipped part of that headland row. Ha ha ha. Okay, now I want to go. I want to go back over to Archie's place because I got to find something out. Now see that guy pull out and pass me up and then brake check me. We're going to go back up to Archie's place. Oh no. Archie, you have 2 barns, and I can't remember which one you told me you want to keep. Yeah, I should have, shouldn't I? There's Christopher's place. And Monty's. Okay, Christopher. God bless you. Are you going to be live streaming? Hey, Dee Dee, can you do me a favor? Christopher. Dee Dee, can you do me a favor? I know you're busy, but can you put a link to Christopher's channel in the room, please? In chat. Thank you. Guys, make sure you check out Christopher's channel. He plays this game a lot. Does a lot of live streaming. Hey, Richard. I'm doing good. Good to see you. Now, wait a minute, where am I at? Okay, I finally figured out how to get into the front, but not the back. So Archie, which one of these two barns do you want to keep? The new one or the old one? You like the old one, okay, so we'll sell this one. Let me look and see what's behind it. Okay, that's going to be fine. That'll give me access to this field, which is what I need. And then I want to look at something. I just want to look right quick at we're going to put popcorn. So where's the popcorn? I don't know what the popcorn factory actually looks like, but we'll find it. There it is. Because it's going to go, see, now I got to figure out, I'll get rid of these and I'll put it right here. Where's the triggers? Which side are the triggers on? There's one. What is that? Okay, that's where we have to put our product. And on the side right there, so I could probably actually put it like this. I don't think it's going to let me sell the fence. Hopefully it will. If it won't, we'll just put it right as close as possible. Okay. Because I need this area over here where this is. I need this as a driveway and access into this field. Hey Jacob, how are you? So we'll get rid of this building and we'll get rid of these two when, oh, we're not going to be able to get rid of this one. It's not going to let me sell that one? Oh no. What am I going to do? Well, here's what I'm going to have to do. We're going to have to put, this will have to go over here somewhere, because I'll have to sell the house anyway, because it has a sleep point. We don't want it. I am doing good. I'm trying to figure out a little bit of something that I'm going to do here. Okay, I think I'll put it this way. I think I'll put it like right here. It'll still work. We can still use the barn because I'll put it as far over as I possibly can. Like that. So it'll still be okay. We can move it all the way over as far as possible. and we'll use it like right in there like that. That'll be good. And then the only thing about this is, wow. We may redo. Let me think here for a second. What can I do? It is starting to. It is beginning to come together. I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out what I'm going to do up here because these buildings are not positioned in the right places. I may get rid of all of it and then re-put it back down. So I do want to take a look at I may have to go look at some mods and find one of these old style barns. I don't have anything installed, but I can get I'm pretty sure I can find a mod for a barn, an old style barn. I need to sell everything. I need to be able to put this barn over here, sell this one, move that one over here, so all this area right here is opened up. So I need to get rid of all this. Okay, it will let me get rid of that too. So I need to get rid of all this stuff and then just buy a different barn and put it over here. So we'll do that. We're a ways away from that yet, because I got to buy the property first. Now wait. You are listening, yes. I knew you were, that's why I asked you. You told me you were, you had it up on the TV, so I knew you could hear me. That's why I asked. I'm going to go back up this hill because I think it took me directly up to the front gate of Archie's property. It's kind of like getting into my place. Yeah, okay. That's much better. Much better. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we are going to do. You see this house right here? I think I put somebody in this house, didn't I? Who did I put over here? I'm trying to think. I know I put somebody here. Do y'all remember who I put here? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Archie, you're going to have to downgrade. This is going to be your house, Archie. That will be awesome. So this is going to be Archie's house. I think I already kind of assigned that to somebody else, but it's not going to work because I got to sell Archie's house up there, and I don't want to put one back up there. So I'm going to put Archie right here, and this will be his driveway. So that's perfect. That works out awesome. Now, eventually we'll put somebody in that house right there. I don't know what that road goes to up that way, but whoever we put in this house, we'll just like simulate that they own the little convenience store. And that'll be somebody, you know, because like we have Evelyn set up. I haven't seen Evelyn, but we have her set up, so we can do a few little things like that. That's just all simulated kind. Okay, so now we got both contracts done. Good. Where is this at, though? This is at the end of Richard's property. Yeah, that's Richard's house right there. And then Archie will be right here. So Archie, you and Richard are going to be neighbors. Whoops. What the heck was that? Yeah, I wanted to have you up on the hill there, Archie, but you still have all that. That's going to work out. It's actually going to be really cool that way, I think. Now, since we did all that, we can go accept our contracts or go collect on our contracts, and then we can actually just go ahead and call it a day, come back, sleep. Well, we didn't make very much money, only $1,000 there, 1,800 there. But do we have any big contracts? like a $10,000 plowing or something like that. Well, here's a 4,000 plowing, 5,000 plowing. See, I said, do we have a $10,000 plowing? And we've got $10,000 in plowing. How awesome is that? Where's the other one? Okay, that's up there. We are going to accept both of these contracts, and we're going to do them before we sleep. And there's, I don't want to do those hoeing. And we're going to do this one. I like plowing contracts. They are my favorite. All right, that worked out for us. It's even though it's after 3 o'clock on the game, but that's okay. Yeah, plowing contracts are my favorite. Well, I take that back. Harvesting certain crops is my favorite because we make cash off the extra one. Otherwise, plowing is my favorite. I don't really mind any of them except for the sowing and the fertilizing, spraying, because I have to pay for the product. And I don't think that's right. I should not have to pay for the product. Now, I want to show you something now. It's going to change because look here. See, I was just talking about sprayers, right? I don't like spraying contracts because I have to pay for the product. But if I get this one, the Colossus, because it has a large enough tank, I won't have to pay for it because I can get it for free on the farm. But I need a tank big enough that I can complete a field without having to run back and forth and refill the equipment. With this one, I can. So then, with the right piece of equipment, I won't mind to do a spraying contract because I don't have to pay for the spray. Same thing with the fertilizer spreader. I think I found the same thing here. See, we got this one, the Colossus. So I can use it. So then I can do all the contracts if you're using the right piece of equipment. So I got to replace everything. It's going to take a while. How much was that, by the way? Oh, only 20,000? Okay. And how much was the sprayer? It was a lot more. Yeah, 60,000. Okay, well, eventually I'll be able to do all the contracts and it won't matter because I won't have to pay for the product. Let's see, what do we want? A plow. We want the plow. Okay, that one's directly across from us. Where is this one? That one's up by Jacob and Amber's place. So let's do this one first. Yeah, let's do that one first. Because we can, yeah, we'll do this one first. We'll just go this way. We'll do this one first, and then we'll do the one up by Jacob and Amber's. And then we'll hit the dealership on the way back and collect. Plowing is one of my favorite things to do on this game because I like the texture. You know, I want you guys to know I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me while I do this. Monty's been with me for almost 2 years now. That's unbelievable. But it's pretty awesome. Yeah, right, Monty? I was thinking about that earlier today. Because you were with me before I started my coloring. And that was just over 1.5 years ago. Yep, my Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it was Monty, it was you and Ken Gay, who were my regular chatters at that time when I first started talking about doing the coloring. Eugene. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you tonight. Hey, you know what? Eugene. Eugene, have I given you a house on this map? I don't think I have. Okay. Can I? Eugene, can I give you a house on this map? Awesome. We're going to go look at it here in a minute. I know just the house I'm going to set you up with. It's going to be awesome, man. You're going to like it. Archie, you're going to get a new neighbor. Now, Archie, you can't leave. I'm sorry, not Archie, but Eugene. You can't leave until I show you where your house is, okay? But I'll be doing that soon. As soon as this guy gets done. Yes, there is a creek right here. Hey, this tractor's moving a little faster than what I'm used to. I can't catch up with him. Now, you guys have to help me remember where I put people. Because I forget. Oh, I don't know if I'll be planting tobacco. Yeah, but you know, we don't have a whole lot of tobacco farmers around here anymore. There used to be, but I don't know of any actually. All right, now we're going to go up there. We'll get the next field started, and then we're going to show Eugene where his house is going to be. Oh, you're going to love you're going to love this, Eugene. Now this field we're going to is just up here, up towards Jacob and Amber's. Memorial Day Monday. All right. Now let's see, where are we going exactly? I would have thought it would have been that field right there, but it's actually this field right here. Okay, now, while this guy works on this field, we are going to go right here, and we're gonna go show Eugene his new house, his new home. This is gonna be awesome. Right now, oh, I don't have any kind of, you mean in real life? In real life, I don't own acreage. I'm not a farmer. I live in an apartment. Oh, on here? Well, okay, let me show you your place first, and then, because the way I'm playing this, I own a lot more than what I'm claiming. So let me show you where your house is. No, I am not in Abingdon. I live in Wise, which is right down in the Tennessee and Kentucky state line, right down in the corner. Now, this is Richard's, Eugene. This is Richard's place. Now, Archie lives right there. Eugene. Yes, coal country. Eugene, this is your house. And look here. You own a country store. Oh yeah, thank you for letting me use your name in my game. So that's perfect. Well, I was just talking about this because we just figured out some things with Archie, what we're going to do with him. And we were just talking about this right here. So it worked out perfect that you came in when you did. I'm actually glad that you came in when you did, so that you end up with this house. This is perfect for you. Awesome. Now I just have to not forget. So you got to help me remember. All right, that's awesome. Now, how do I figure out how much acreage I actually own on this map? Yep. Yeah, that's right. That's yours now. Now we actually drove past where Second Chance lives also. I didn't mention it though. I was thinking about something else. I didn't mention it. I will when we go back. Yes, we have Food City. But I don't end up going there very often. My daughter takes me to Walmart because that's where they like to go. So I'm okay with that. No Food Lion. We have a IGA and Food City. Okay, Archie, God bless you. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you. And we'll do Farming Simulator Monday night. Oh, just to let everybody know, there will not be Farming Simulator Wednesday night because I have another dental procedure Wednesday. I'm not sure where there would be a Kroger's at around here, anywhere in Virginia. I've never seen a Kroger's here, so I don't know. I know they have one in Texas. I go there when I go see my daughter there. I go to Kroger's. I have one of their rewards cards in my pocket, but okay, Eugene, God bless you. Thank you for letting me give you a house on here. I think that's so awesome. Okay. Now we can stop and collect the contracts. Oh, they got Publix in Richmond. All right, 5,500 and another 43, 8 grand. Nice. Or 10 grand rather. I have been through there. I have never stopped in Roanoke. I have drove through there a few times. I used to live up in Arlington. I was in the military. I was stationed up at Fort Myer. So I have traveled back and forth between down here and up there a couple of times. Yes, I was in the Army back in the late 70s and early 80s. Don't stop on the bridge. Come on, why did you do that? Now he won't, is he not going to move because the other car is there? Unbelievable. No, thank goodness. I did not go in the military till 1978. Alright, now we can go sleep. I was serving in the Old Guard at Fort Myer, Virginia, Arlington National Cemetery, when Ronald Reagan was shot. And I ended up on a security team for Ronald Reagan. That is true. They were not very friendly. Yes, I did. I met both him and his wife, the First Lady, Nancy. And for what little time I interacted with them, they seemed like nice people, you know. Well, I really wasn't following politics or anything like that back in those days. So to speak of whether I liked Jimmy Carter as a president, I don't know. I can't really answer that because I never thought about it at that time. Politics was not something I was interested in. Hey, James. I don't know who Peanut is, but... Yeah, but like I said, see, politics didn't mean anything to me at that point in time. All right. Okay, now since we're up here, we're going to save the game. I don't really do politics on this channel or anything like that. I do watch a little bit about politics, enough to kind of know what's going on. You got to meet Ted Nugent? Oh. Ted Nugent left you a comment. That's cool. Yeah, Ronald Reagan was in fact an actor. Okay, now, before we start doing anything, I do want to look at my productions, see where we're at. We got plenty of flour. Okay, liquid fertilizer. Maybe I can empty the trailer that's over there, or the tanker that we've got. Okay. Diesel fuel, I have the truck up there. We're doing good there. Granny's is out of cotton, but that's all right. Once I get the other field added, then we'll be good to go. Okay, so the only thing I really need to do is I need to go up there. Maybe I can empty this tank. This is a ElmCreek 25. Oh, this tank is empty. I didn't know that tank was empty. Oh, let's see. We need diesel fuel over here. Now we're going to have to advance the clock. We're not going to have any good contracts at the moment. We probably only have 2 or 3 contracts available. I am going to go around this way. I'm going to drop this this barrel trailer off over at Monty's farm. Actually, maybe Richard's. I don't know that Monty would need it for anything. No, you don't need it for milk. I know what I can do. Kind of hard to do in here. The camera gets messed up. It's hard to... Oh, come on. I cannot get this thing. I can't see because the camera keeps messing up on me. I can't. Maybe if I can go slow enough now. Oops. Wow, I don't normally have this much trouble backing up a trailer. But this one has such a small wheelbase on it. Okay, I suppose that can have milk in it if you want to say it has milk in it, Monty. What else did we put in there, Monty? I forgot what we put in there. Let's see, let's look at contracts. Yeah, see, I don't want to do any of those. So let's speed the clock up. Well, oh, there's a barley. Oh, that's such a tiny little contract. That's not even worth doing. It's not even worth driving over there for $500. $291. Let's see. I think we may have to do something. See, I don't want to do sewing unless is there, see, there's not a Colossus. I need a Colossus cedar, and we don't have one. It looks like that is the one. See, so I don't really want to do any of these contracts because I don't have one that's we don't have the Colossus, so we don't have the large capacity. So, oh, okay, James. Okay, so I don't want to do any of those kind of contracts. I don't want to do sewing because I can't buy the right, I can't get the right equipment. Uh, well, this is how every day starts in game. We have to do this. But that's okay. It just keeps the gameplay going until the end of the day. All right, here's a harvesting. Gosh, why is it such a tiny little field? And they do not like to give us anything, do they? Oh my gosh. They just don't want to give us contracts for anything decent. Ah. Whoops. Man, we still can't get decent contracts. Wow, unbelievable. Man, they're just not going to give us any good contracts. Wow. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll try a red beet because we got to do something. I'm going to end up advancing the entire day away hunting for a contract. So we'll do this one. We'll see how it goes. It's going to take forever. Borrow the items. Uh-oh. I think I hit the wrong button. I honestly think I hit the wrong button. Let me see if I pop into a vehicle at the dealership because I think I hit the wrong button. Yep, I did. I just hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh. We got to cancel this contract. Unfortunately, I had to cancel it because I hit the wrong button. That's just horrible. Oh well. I can't believe I just did that. Okay. We gotta go one more time because I messed up. I can't believe I messed up that I hit the wrong button. Still not a decent contract. Oh, that's unbelievable. All right, let's do this one because I did attempt a carrots before and it did not work. So I want to avoid carrots. We will attempt the peas. This time I got to remember to hit the right button. Borrow items. There we go. Okay. And now we've got snow. I might not even be able to harvest anyway. Unbelievable. They might have just messed me up. Whoa, slow down. Now we're not going to be going too far away. And we did do peas once before, and that contract worked. And we're just going right over there. All right, guys, I need to take a quick break, so I will let you ride along with this harvester, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Now let's see. I don't really need that, I just need to get my own. Now we may end up having to stop the contract and wait until the snow stops. Hopefully not. Oh, he has a full tank already. That's what I was going over there to try to find out. I figured it was close. Oh no, it must be 80% full because he's still moving. I thought it was stopped down there. Okay, well. Hey, come on. I thought all I had to do was pull up beside that thing. And it would empty. Okay, how does... Oh, it's up here. I gotta go up farther. So this is not the same one I did before. This is different. I don't know what's happening. Whoops. I don't understand why it's not unloading. How am I supposed to empty this thing? Whoops. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. Ah, is that the problem? I'm very confused, so let's try this. I don't know why it would have a problem emptying into my trailer, but it doesn't want to. I don't know how to make it empty. It should just be automatic when I pull up next to it. Turn the engine on. Yep, see? Now why did it unload in that trailer, but not my trailer? Oh no, I'm trapped. I got trapped in there. I could not get out. I thought I'll have to look and see. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the trailers then for a second, because I don't exactly know. I don't really know what the P icon looks like. So I don't know if it's in there or not. Apparently it's not. You got the cover of your book done. That's so awesome. Green dots. Let me see if I see something that has... I'm just looking to see if I see something that's different. That would be it. Oh, wait. I'll figure it out. I'll look on my phone here right quick. I'll just Google it so I can see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on there. Now let me see if it's on this one. Yeah, see, that's supposed to take P's. It's supposed to take everything. So it's supposed to take P's. So I'll just have to fool with it again, I guess. Let's see if I can get it to work. Where is this contract supposed to go to? The canning factory. Okay, that's over there on that road. All right. is this guy doing? Now this is why I don't like doing these kind of crops. Harvesting. It takes the harvester forever to even figure out how to turn a corner. Wow, that took long enough, didn't it? Okay, Eugene. God bless you. I'm going to use this trailer and see if I can pull up beside the harvester and the harvester unload. Of course, it may take a while for that harvester to head this way. I don't know. Now let's see if it will stop. Well, I can't even catch up with it. It's outrunning my tractor. Look at that. This tractor is doing 3 miles an hour. I can't even catch up with the harvester. That's crazy. Yeah, see, this one worked automatically. Oh, he's gonna crash into me, ain't he? Because I'm going so slow. Why am I going so slow? What is going on? Now, next time I'm going to try it in the other trailer and see if maybe I just was doing something wrong, wasn't in the right, pulled up to the right spot or something like that. Because it's supposed to, my Titan trailer is supposed to accept P's, so. Let's look at the map so we can check out where we're at on our own fields. Still got to sleep for a couple of days. Yep. Okay. Now eventually we'll have enough of our own fields that we won't, I mean, we'll still do some of these kind of contracts, but right now it gets kind of boring when all there is these contracts. Yeah, I think I must have been I must not have like been activating the thing properly. Man, it takes these guys a long time to get turned around. I don't know why it works the way it does. There's absolutely no reason for it to be doing what it's doing. Now, I think this thing is going to take off right down the middle of this field, maybe. Maybe it'll start over on this end and just work straight across. We'll see what happens. It's always so hard to tell. I do agree. I would do it myself if it didn't make my hands hurt so much. That's why I like using the AI, but otherwise I would be doing it myself. Come on. What's it hitting? Oh, is it hitting us? Come on. I don't think it's going to work. Why is it not working? I do not understand why this thing is not. There it goes. Finally. Wow. That thing is, so look how close you have to be to it. Actually, we can just leave that guy sit right here, I think. I think it'll be all right. What's he doing? So we can go sell this. Now we will make some money off of this, some cash. I don't know how much though. Now I have no clue where I'm supposed to go here. Oh, we can buy that place. Okay, there it is. What is this place? Or how much is it? 330 for canning factory, okay. Now we can just drop this off at the dealership. Now I would really like to be able to pull up beside this harvester and it empty. I assume it works that way, or is supposed to work that way. I don't know. Okay, Dee Dee, God bless you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I hope you rest well and have a great weekend. I'm not going to be on here much longer either. Just going to finish this field. Or this contract. That's all I'm going to do. This thing is so hard. You have to be right on top of this thing. Wow. My trailer is almost touching the side of that harvester. That's pretty crazy. It has to be that close. Thank you, Dee Dee. Let's see here. I think I want to buy a couple of pieces of equipment that's going to help us with doing some other contracts. We'll get a sprayer. Well, maybe not the sprayer yet. What else was there? The fertilizer spreader. Yeah, that's the one we want. 20,000. I may have to change that. Yeah, I think I want that one black. Nice. Oh, wait. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh. Okay, another design. What is that, the ladder? The ladder, okay. Yep, nice. Okay, 21,500. I cannot believe how close I have to get to this thing. I got double wheels, and that just, it makes it almost impossible. Whoa. Well, I hope that counted as going in because it's pouring on the ground. Yeah, it looks like it counts as going in there. Wow. All right, now I'm just going to put the controller down for a minute and I'm going to ride along. I need to get me a drink of Coke Zero here. And when I get this contract done, guys, that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I've been streaming for right at 3 hours. Right now. And I still have stitches. And my mouth is kind of sore, so. But still got in a pretty good live stream, so. He did have, at the beginning of the day, I'll make sure he does when we get done before we finish. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He's okay. He got fed at 8 o'clock this morning, so it's not been that long, 6 hours. What is the working width on this thing? Is it 4 meters? Let's see, can we find out? What would be? Oh, what's the working width? 3.7. 3.7 meters working width. Now I can only assume that it knows that it skipped this part right here and it'll come back and get it. Come on. Oh my gosh, look how close I have to get to this thing. That thing is the most difficult because I have the double wheels, the twin wheels. If I just had the regular wheels, it would be fine, but with the doubles on there, I can't get close enough to it. Now, I don't know how much money we'll make off of this. Hopefully a couple thousand anyway. Cash off this harvest. Let's see, how much, what do peas go for even? Oh, whoa. Over $2,000? We might ought to find a little bit bigger header, a bigger pea header. Peas make good money. Look at that. I had no idea. $2,000. Boy, I'm gonna have to think about that. We might actually make a little bit of money then. We might actually make a couple thousand. I'll have to look at the mods for pea harvesters just to see what might be available that would have a wider working width. We may not have anything, but it still could be worth it just to put a helper in the machine and just let it go work. But it takes so much, we have to empty it so many times. So that is one tough thing about it. I would not want to do one of the super big fields with this. It would take so long. I mean, I would do one, but it would take an entire live stream to do it. I've done that before, not on this map. Now, see, I don't know if he stopped right there simply because, well, he should not have stopped right there. But we got to get this part. Let's see, I think I need to unfold this thing first. Yeah, pipe out. Oh, I bet I'm gonna have to put that pipe back in because it went down too low. See if I can't position this thing to where it'll actually I'm gonna see if that'll work like that. Hey, apparently it doesn't know where he's going, so I'll do it myself. Oh, look at that. That would have worked perfect. If the helper would have known what to do, that would have been perfect. Now, I hope we make a pretty good penny. Bryce, how are you? Now, I'm hoping we'll pick up a couple of $1,000. Yep, 2,500. Oh, I'm not playing multiplayer. And I'm actually just about done for tonight. I'm going to have to come back and pick up our fertilizer spreader. Yeah, I think it was too. We're going to go drop off this trailer, and then we're going to go grab the fertilizer spreader and bring it over here. I forgot that I bought that. We need 60,000 for a sprayer. But that's really going to help us out as far as doing those contracts, because now we're not going to have to buy the fertilizer. Seven likes. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Alright, we'll go grab our sprayer. We can collect on our contracts while we're there, and then we won't have to stop the next time we go by. Now, like I said at the beginning, guys, I do really appreciate you hanging out with me while I do this. It's more than I ever thought would be. Now we're going to be able to do these fertilizing contracts without running out before we have the opportunity to refill. So it's not going to cost us anything. Because I don't think it's fair that it makes me pay for the fertilizer, or it makes me pay for whatever, I just don't think that's right. So now I can remedy it, at least for fertilizing and spraying. Hey Joe, how are you? You caught me just as we're finishing up, my friend. You just woke up? Man, I have had about 5 hours sleep since Tuesday. But I'm super tired now. I hope I can sleep tonight, but these stitches in my mouth are irritating me because I keep talking so much. All right, we got us a new toy. I hope I will be able to tonight. Let me see, where am I going to park this thing? I guess for the time being I can park it right here. Oh, I don't have to park it over here at all. I already bought the sprayer. Now, wait a minute, see? It's a good thing I didn't buy the sprayer, isn't it? Because I already have it. I totally forgot that I got the sprayer already. That's funny. That's because it's parked over here. All right. That's so awesome. Okay, now we can yeah, well, and then we got 3,500, all right. All right, we're gonna head up to the house. We're gonna feed the dog. And then we're gonna call it a day. Whoa, that was close. Passed a school bus in a no passing zone and almost had a head-on with myself. And we'll feed the dog. And we will save it. Now let's see. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Before I stop, let's look at some. Let's see what kind of contracts there are, because that's what we're going to be starting with next time. Oh, there's absolutely nothing I want to do, but we will advance the clock. Actually, we can do that now. Let's do this before we stop, just so I can see where I'm going to be starting next time. Now, hopefully, we got some kind of contract that we can do. Cultivating. There we go. Perfect. There's a barley contract, but it's so tiny. Carrots. Look, here's a plowing, cultivating. Okay. So we do have one plowing and one cultivating contract. So that's awesome. So now we got to save it again because I advanced the clock. And that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight, guys. We're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And we'll just leave it paused for tonight. And we'll pick up right here in the next one, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while I play this game. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll do it again on Monday, guys. Until then, everybody, God bless.